When there was no more light in front of my eyes, I knew I had been buried together with my darling. This was my final wish, and also the happiest moment of my life. This was the true fulfillment of my heart. I worked in the urology department of a hospital, encountering many patients every day. Mr. Wang was one of them. Already over 90 years old, his rough hands and deep wrinkles stirred up a strange excitement within me. Whenever he came to the hospital, I could feel an irresistible attraction. I didn't know why. Perhaps it was the aura of a life weathered by time that captivated me. I accidentally discovered the tissue paper he had discarded. I took it home and placed it under my pillow, sleeping with it by my side every night. I felt both excited and nervous. I gradually developed a strong desire to become an indispensable part of my darling's life. So whenever he came to the hospital for a checkup, I would actively volunteer, pretending to be nonchalant on the outside but inwardly bursting with excitement. I often fantasized about establishing a more intimate connection with this old man. I decided to take necessary measures to realize my wish. I accidentally came across information about body modification online, and began collecting all kinds of materials, contacting a plastic surgery expert. Initially, the doctor found my idea unbelievable, but after my persistent pleading and the lure of money, she finally agreed to perform the modification surgery for me. After making all the preparations, on a fine sunny afternoon, I mustered the courage to propose my request to Mr. L. He seemed very surprised at the time, and fell silent for a long while, as if pondering something. In the end, he agreed to my request. In that moment, I was overwhelmed with emotions that I couldn't put into words. It felt as if all the waiting and efforts had been rewarded. The surgery was carried out in multiple stages, and each step made me feel closer to my dream. I transformed my body into a container that could hold various liquids. From then on, I became an indispensable part of Mr. Wang's life. I wholeheartedly fulfilled his every need. Our relationship was extraordinary, but I felt immensely happy and fulfilled. However, as time passed, Mr. Wang's physical condition gradually deteriorated. Finally, on a cold winter night, he passed away in his sleep. Before his death, Mr. Wang instructed his family to bury him together with his special container. I knew he was referring to me. In the end, I realized my wish. We were buried together eternally. This was the most fulfilling moment of my life. In the darkness, I closed my eyes, permeated with a sense of blissful satisfaction, becoming the sole possession of Mr. Wang.
Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of The Delicious Farmhouse. I am your host, Silly Alice. As an ordinary person, I've discovered that my own body actually contains a wealth of nutritional value and delicious flavors. This is truly a great fortune bestowed upon me by the heavens. Now, I've decided to generously share these precious resources with all of you. Let's start with my noble head. This area contains my clever and agile brain, as well as my refined and charming facial features, my full and rounded forehead, complementing my deep and captivating eyes, my tall and handsome nose bridge, framing my sensual and alluring lips. These are all priceless gifts from the heavens, and they shall now be at your service. You can prepare my head meat into various exquisite dishes, such as roasted whole head or head cheese, which will surely leave you enchanted. Next is my sturdy and powerful torso. This area is filled with abundant and plump muscle tissues, not only rich in nutrition, but also with an excellent texture. My broad and strong shoulders, combined with my trim and powerful waist and abdomen, are undoubtedly a delicacy for both men and women. You can prepare my torso meat into various delicious dishes, such as roasted whole body or bone broth, which will surely leave you craving for more. And then there are my long and powerful limbs. Although the muscle tissue is relatively less, the nutritional value is equally abundant. My straight and slender arms, as well as my firm and strong legs, are undoubtedly the most affordable and reliable economy class. You can prepare my limb meat into various affordable and delicious dishes, such as stewed meat or meatballs, which will surely satisfy your appetite. In short, my entire body is a priceless treasure. Believe me, as long as you can accept it, my body will definitely become your most precious wealth. Let's embark on this brand new delicious journey together.